Good morning to all my fine friends on the Royal Order of Wet Shavers. I'm Edwin Schechter, aka Sotd on Badger and Blade. I wanted to do a little video today. It's my first time, and I want to give a little shout out to Pastor Timothy Moore, who over the last couple of days has we've been talking a little bit about shimming our razors to try to make them a little more aggressive. That said, I have in my hand right here, this is the Edwin Jagger De89LBL. The LBL basically just stands for, it's got the lines on it. It's got the lines, I'm not sure if you could see this. It's got the lined handle on it, which makes it a little bit easier to grip, though reports are kind of like the De89. Really, it's not really that bad of a slippage type of a razor, even with just the straight chrome. I just kind of like the look, to be quite honest. So, you know, I kind of got what I liked. The only complaint I ever, and this was my first razor, by the way, my first DE razor. My only complaint that I really have about the razor, it's a little bit mild for me, and this is about 2 days worth of growth on my face right here. Not sure how well you could see it. I have a very thick and coarse beard. When it comes in fully, it's like steel wool. It's you could hurt someone. I tried dry shaving one time with one of those Braun or Norelco, one of those electric things. I literally tore the blades in 1,000,001 pieces on the first shot. The first go around with that bzzz, I mean, mangled it into 1,000,000 pieces. So definitely not for me. So I shimmed the razors, I guess what I'm getting at here. I have I sacrificed a Big Bend blade, which I wasn't going to use anyway. Brand new blade, wasn't going to use it. Sacrificed it, cut the sharp edges off, put it underneath, facing the bottom guard with the new Astra SP towards the head. So it's shimmed by, I think, I'm really sorry, I forgot exactly who posted it this morning. Basically said that a razor is 0.010 millimeters thick. So I have this razor, I guess it's shimmed by 0.010. So on that note, there might be a little bit of blood involved in this because I ain't that confident with a shimmed razor. I do use a Record Progress. I can go all the way up to setting 5, no problem. So who knows, I might have a good shave today. That said, I'm also going to be combining it with Taylor's of Old Bond Street. We're going to be using the sandalwood formula today. Very nice. I really like the sandalwood scent. We're going to be using their aftershave gel, also in sandalwood. Followed up with some Shavex Alum block right here. Nice astringency, close the pores up. And as promised last night from my Shaver of the Week profile, it ain't Geet. Here's a shout out to you, to Huneybadgerllc. I know that this is not Huneybadgerllc approved lather for thickness, but it's the best I was able to get with this honey badger, which I know another user was asking and questioning a lot about. I think it was Brian Sharp, if I'm not mistaken, was asking a lot about this this little brush right here, amber handle, silver tip, from Huneybadger company. So anyway, on that note, let me start splashing some water on my face. And let's get this shave rolling, because someone's got to get to work this morning before the boss gets angry. P.S. I'm also open to any suggestions. If anyone sees I'm doing anything abnormal, weird, maybe fine-tune the way I shave, I'm more than open to suggestions. So here we go. Gonna lather up. Little Geo Fat Boy trick here. Squeeze your brush, close your mouth. There you go, no soap in the mouth. You ain't having any shaving cream explosion going out up your nose and you're having a shave attack. Boy, I got a lot of shout outs going on today. We got Geo Fat Boy in there too. This brush, I like it, does the job. As you can see, it's just a little bit, it's very soft on the face, not too much scritch going on here. Does the job though, gets her done. Geet, I'm really sorry, brother. Gotta say, my ladders might not be as thick as yours, but let me tell you, I paint my face and you ain't seeing no skin. Okay, on that note, let me just rinse my hands. That's the nice thing about this Edwin Jagger too, is the fact that my hands can be a little wet, not really all that scared or nervous about slippage. Normally I would let the soap cream sit on my face a little bit longer, but I'm in a bit of a rush today, so we're going to really make this happen. Okay, let's make it happen. By the way, this is all, I'm doing all of this to an actual, I mapped my face for my growth on the hair on my face. So you'll see me maybe starting at different places. That's because I actually did map my beard growth. Tell you right now, right off the bat, I feel this pulling a ton of more hair off. Oh, that's pretty impressive for a first pass. That actually took a lot off, actually. Okay, let's get this other side started. Okay, now to sort the neck. Hopefully you can see this. You can kind of go on my tippy toes a little bit. This is the only part of my neck right here that still has a downward growth, north-south growth. Probably shouldn't be talking while I'm doing that part either. Not the smartest move. Now on my neck I go east, actually west to east. Kind of the opposite of the sun with my growth. I felt a little something there. I might got a little nick, not sure. When the blade gets too thick that I can't see the blade, the razor gets too thick with cream, it's time to rinse it off. Okay, now for the other side of my neck, let me see if I can angle myself around. Still see what I'm doing, but you guys still see what I'm doing too. Okay, that ain't working out so much for me, I gotta move back here. Kind of jumping all over the place a little bit on my neck right now. I don't usually normally do that, but anyway, on this lower part I do actually grow hair. I only do one pass on this part. It's one downward pass, which would be across the grain for this growth on my neck. That lower part of my neck is very sensitive, and actually no, it doesn't look like I had a weep. I had a little bit of a weeper right boop, right there. I got a little bit of a weeper right going on right there, but I think I had something going there before anyway. Maybe I just reopened it. Okay, so completes pass number 1. Let's rinse down. Always rinse down that mouth area pretty good. You don't want to get any cream or soap up in your mouth. Let me tell you, first pass, I'm going to try to actually get myself into the camera a little bit. First pass, you know, with it shimmed, I'll tell you what, it took a lot more off of it than I thought it would. It's actually pretty much a socially acceptable shave right now. I want to go for that BBS though. I really want to go for the gold. So let's go for my across the grain. Once again, Geo Fat Boy tricks. Squeeze down on that brush. Squeeze down on the brush. Close the mouth. Make the inner blowfish face. Once again, no cream going up my nose. Painter on. Now I call my across the grain pass, I call this my fast pass because for some reason this goes a little bit quicker. Yeah, guarded my nose, got some cream in my mouth though, that's always fun. Okay, here we go, across the grain. Another Geo Fat Boy trick, let's find that sideburn, I don't want to get rid of it. There we go, found you. I always start at the bottom of my sideburn, bring it in, east to west. Ear to nose. This little part just for my sideburn. Once again, I do north to south just because I want to keep it nice and even, nice and straight. And yes, I know some of you are already commenting saying don't go over places that don't have cream on it. Believe it or not, I still have a lot of slickness I can feel on my face right now. This cream, the Taylor of Old Bond Street creams really hold up very well on your face as far as the slickness. So I really very rarely have a problem with going over a little bit drier spots. Okay, now if anything's going to get cut, this is the time I'm going to get cut, right over here going across the grain. Okay, right side is good. I have a little bit of a cleft in my chin, so I try to focus on that, do a little buff real quick. Okay, let me rinse this out. In Greek, let me get the moustachio. Once again, ineni lenika, orea, kala. For those of you that don't speak Greek, I just said that was good and I liked it. Okay, down to the neck area, back on my tippy toes. Once again, my across the grain on my chin now, underneath my chin. Tons of slickness left on my face. Oh gosh, blood, blood, blood. As I said, I have a lot of slickness, all of a sudden blood starts pouring. Nah, no blood, I'm all good. Everything's good. It's just I could see myself saying, oh yeah, it's fine, I can do this, and then all of a sudden, you know, whoop, whoop, blood. Anyway, this is where it becomes fast. My entire neck area at this point is all north-south. This is the problem area for a lot of guys, so I buff it at this point. Right there, so that's the last time I'll do this area, right there. I'll do that on both sides. Now just a quick north-south. You always have to be really careful around your ears. They tend to bleed. Okay. And that concludes my across the grain pass. And you know what? Still, Shim DE89. No cuts, no weepers, nothing. Other besides of much. I mean, let me tell you. I'd be very comfortable right now with these two passes going outside, and I guarantee not one person in the world would say one thing to me. But you know what? We're wet shavers. We're kind of committed to this. So you know what? I am going to do a third pass against the grain, against the grain at this point. But it's really not necessary. It's just something I'm going to do. I'm not getting really any irritation whatsoever. I'm going to do that against the grain just because I want to be able to. I'm really not getting much even now, but you know, I just want perfection. I want something nice. I'm really testing out this this whole Shim DE89, and I'm really liking what I see. Again, get that mouth area really good. You don't want no soap or cream in your mouth. Okay, here we go. Let's just whip up a little Geet-Batra foam right here in with my honey badger, my little bowl here, my little Vanderhagen bowl that I've used since I started wet shaving. Let's see what I got here. Geet, let's see if I got anything to show you, buddy. Let's see if I got anything here. Is this anything good for you? I don't know. I don't know. I'm doing my best here, man. This is my third use of this brush. I'm trying to make it happen. All I know is the results are good. So, anyway, let's get this on my face because I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing my voice. Not to mention my debatably good looks. Not to mention I got to get to work. I heard my phone in the background. It's probably my boss saying, where the heck am I? Cream tended to thicken up a lot while I let it sit over my last pass. kind of an indicator maybe I should have started with a little bit more water in the beginning. I just think it would have been a little too thin then, and I'm happy with the results I'm getting right now. So, okay, here comes the against the grain pass, and this will be my last one, and then I'm out the door. Thank everyone for watching. I hope everyone has a blessed day. May God protect every single one of you on every one of your endeavors. And here we go with the against the grain pass. Let's make it happen. Let's see what we can do with no imminent danger, so to speak. Okay. Start off exactly in the reverse that I started. Here are a couple hairs coming off. And that is what I was looking for. Everyone keep your fingers crossed that no weepers happen now. It's a little trouble area for me, so I go over it a couple times. Okay, let's get this side. Reverse grip. Hear a lot coming off. You're right up to that sideburn. I could see you. I could see you there, buddy. You ain't going nowhere. I got you covered. Tense your face out a lot on that against the grain to get the best possible result. Well, that was a little bit rough. Hold on, I got myself. I did get myself. That was my own fault. I don't know how bad it's going to be, but very close. Got to get into those nostrils there. Yeah, it's coming down a little bit. Don't know if you could see it or not. I got a little bit of something going on. Let me throw some cold water on it really quick, see if I can slow it down before it really gets going. Nothing the Alum block won't take care of anyway. That's my biggest problem with the new Shim, with shimming the razor for the first time. I ain't that upset. Under my chin, I always buff. Yeah, she's going. Definitely got a little bit of a nick there. It ain't a full-on cut, but it's a nick. Oh well, can't ask for much on the first shot, right? Okay, now on my neck area back to my tippy toes, and we're gonna go from now from east to west, following the sun. This is one of those areas I told myself I'm really going to focus on today because for some reason this side of my neck is always subpar to the other side. And I'm really looking for good results today on this side. Okay, straighten her out. Oh yeah, here she is. Here she is. Okay, like I said, on this area right here, on the very bottom, just to get rid of that cream. There's really no hair there, just to get rid of that cream. Okay, let me rinse off a little bit. There's some alum on here. Rinse my razor really good. Massage the face a little bit, some cold water. Still feel a lot of that slickness from that tailor's. Let me tell you, that's a slick cream. It's just cold water, no alum, no nothing yet. At this point, we'll throw, I'm using a Shave X alum block, really good. Happen to like it a lot, just received it recently. Much better than a lot of the other alum blocks in there. It's also a quite large block. Fits the face really nice. This will be the moment of truth. Well, I ain't screaming, so I didn't tear myself up that bad. Now we gotta get that nick to stop. Usually go in a circular pattern, hold the alum on it for a second, maybe 5 seconds. Circular pattern. Hold it. Get the rest of my face. Oh, look at that, the alum seemed to have stopped it. Good deal. Go over one more time with the alum block, might be a waste, but hey, the things you do for a perfect shave. Move that spot one more time. Always rinse your alum block off. I would dry it right now, but I'm going to set it down for a second just because if I turn around, you're all going to see my more of me than you want to see. So on that note, definitely a BBS shave. I'm going to try to get myself as close to this camera as I can so you guys can all see what's going on. Anything you do see is underneath the skin. I can't feel anything. There's nothing. There's really nothing there. So I thank you for watching. A shout out to all my friends over at the Royal Order of Royal Wet Shavers. Royal Order of Wet Shavers. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to comment any of my techniques, any improvements that I could make. Once again, I'm Aaron Schechter, a Shechty over on Badger and Blade. Thank you for watching, and everyone have a blessed day.